Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Jump in here real quickly here. This is Wesley, Billionaire Virgin. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand here. And, I just got myself a nice massage here. And I decided to do another video for you. So go ahead and jump in here because what I want to talk about is this. And this is for you. All you entrepreneurs out there, all you young people that have dreams but don't exactly know what to do yet. I want you to put this in the chat below. It's going to be very impactful. What's up, baby? Hey, guys, go ahead and put your name down. I'm going to give you guys some shout-outs because I love you. Oh, what's up, baby? Put your names up. What's up? What's up? Love. Simply. Logan Collins. Duh. What's going on? P. Berlin. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Vince, what's going on? I love you guys so much. Sunshine, Tangela, Pontus, much love. And guys, if you don't mind, I really want you to tag somebody in this video. I have a limited amount of time, but I want you to put this below, in the comments below. Belief versus skill, okay? Belief versus skill. And let me give you some history as it relates to belief versus skill. And the question is, what is more important? Now, if you're watching me right now, I'm pretty sure that you want your situation to be a little bit better. Can you say amen to that? Just a little bit better. You may say, Wesley, maybe I'm not making millions of dollars, but God damn it, can I make $5,000 a month, $50,000 a year? But I want to show you why you have certain people that make $20,000 a year, some people that make $80,000 a year, and some people make $80,000 a month. Okay? So if you guys don't mind, put this below. Belief versus skill. A couple of years ago, when I was just like you trying to figure this whole thing out, making millions of dollars, I spent too much time on the skill. Now, I know some people out there that are rich, famous, whatever. They're going to say, oh, Wesley, you're lying to these people. You got to do 10,000 hours before you develop the skill to do great things. But I want you to listen to me, okay? I thought that I needed to focus more on the skill. See, the thing is, long time ago, before I was rich or wealthy, I wanted to be rich and wealthy, right? I wanted to fly around the world. I want to buy the gold chains, the bracelets. I want to be able to buy the cars, and just like yourself. So I thought that I had to focus my brain power on building a skill to be able to do that, right? I was just like you. I was searching Google every day. I was going to seminars. I was going to events. I was reading books. And all that stuff was important. But I spent too much time on the skill. Because let me share something with you when it relates to skill. Skill without belief. Skill, like knowing how to do something, to become something, but without the belief, without you believing that you actually going to become the thing, is futile, which means it never happens. And let me give you a prime example, okay? And let's talk about comedians, all right? You got Kevin Hart, you got Eddie Murphy, you got David Chappelle. Now, some of you guys may say, well, David Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, maybe Chris Rock, you know what? They're probably a little bit funnier than Kevin Hart, all right? Wouldn't you agree? I'm going to be honest. David Chappelle, I love Kevin Hart, trust me. But David Chappelle, to me, is a little bit funnier, right? A little bit more entertaining. But Kevin Hart, success and his net worth is more than Chris Rock right now. It's more than Cat Williams right now. It's more than David Chappelle right now. So the question is why? Now, I really want you to get this. You got to understand this. See me? I'm a high school, I barely graduated high school. I'm a college dropout. I was kicked out of the army. I made more mistakes than you can imagine. But you got to question yourself, well, why is Kevin Hart's success so astronomical And you got people like Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock. You know, you got so many comedians that may be a little bit funnier than him. They have more skill than him. But yet, they're not experiencing the level of success that Kevin Hart is. That's a good example here. And let me tell you why. Because Kevin Hart's belief in himself, Kevin Hart's belief of what he wants to become, his vision of what he wants to become was larger than the other comedians. Now, I'm giving you this because I really want you to take this to heart. If you're a young person, an older person, it's important for you to work on the belief that you're going to become a millionaire. It's important for you to work on the belief if you want to become this great singer, photographer, doctor, musician, producer, designer. You have to work on the belief that it can actually happen to you. See, a couple of years ago, I was going through YouTube, right? And I ran across a video. This guy today I look up to, he's an amazing person. He probably does a couple $1 million a month. And I watched him in a video. You know what he said? He said, most people spend too much time on the skill to get something done. You know, there's always the how-to, how to make this work. And they work over and over and over and practice. Yes, they get better, but they never, ever become the person they want to become. And he said this, he said 90% was the belief that I actually could be successful, make millions of dollars, relax at the house, not go to an 8-to-5 job, travel the world, spend money as I please. He said I had to work on the belief that it could actually happen to me. Now, am I making sense? I don't want to go too far. Am I making sense? Now, let me break this down. You may say, well, Wesley, how do I work on the belief in me? How do I work on my belief to believe that I can become this $1 million person when I have $1,000 in my bank account? They're about to take my car, my home. I'm having problems with my relationships. Some days I feel good, some days I feel terrible. How do I work on that? Every day, you must visualize and start to act as if. Somebody put that below. Woo, that's powerful. See, I swear to God, I wish somebody would have recorded a video for me just like this. You have to act as if. And I know you heard this before. See, if you want to be a millionaire, you have to act as if you are a millionaire today. Now, what does that mean is, well, you need to dress a certain way. You don't have to be a millionaire to dress nice. You need to take care of your physical appearance. You should. I know it's some millionaires that are fat and overweight, but that's not you. If you're a millionaire, well, millionaires communicate well. Work on your communication skills. See, the thing is, the biggest myth is that you need all this money or that you need some mentor or you need some skill level to be able to accomplish the dream. No, you have to act as if those things are happening today. Now, check this out. If you want to be a great singer and you want to sing to millions of people, well, every song that you create has to be created as if you're creating it for millions of people, which means is you take your time on it. You're not lazy about it. You spend time, you rehash, you revisit, you look, you learn. Am I making sense? The only reason why I am here as a very wealthy individual is because I spend more time on my belief that I can become the thing that I desire. Come on! Does that make sense? Well, that's powerful right there. The only reason why Wesley $1 billion, now listen to me. I said Wesley $1 billion Virgin. Now, even though from a liquid standpoint, I don't have $1 billion in my bank, but every day when I jump on video, what do I say? Wesley $1 billion Virgin. Wesley $1 billion Virgin. Now, how do I know that works? Because when I was a thousandaire, I used to say Wesley $1 million Virgin, even though from a liquid standpoint, I didn't have millions of dollars in my bank account. But I said it every day as if it was true. And the more you say it, you start to separate and you start to introduce things in your life to bring you closer to the thing that you desire. See, the thing is, if you see yourself as a millionaire, well, you won't be going to the club every weekend. If you see yourself as a millionaire, you won't be reading like fictional books or books that make no sense, or watching the news, watching the TV, or being around negative people. See, you have to act as if you are that thing today, which will separate you. Let me tell you a story. Long time ago, before I became a true millionaire, right? I used to drive around, and I remember going through the toll booth. And I remember the lady looking at me and saying, "Hey, are you somebody?" I swear to God this happened. Are you somebody? Do I need to get an autograph? I mean, man, are you rich? Are you a million? I swear to God, because I was acting as if I was the thing that I wanted to become. And I did this every day. And guess what? It's simple. It's simple stuff. It's simple, like learning a word a day. I used to do this every day. I used to learn one word every single day. Why? To improve my vocabulary. You know what else I used to do? I used to take care of myself. So when I get up in the morning, I used to go down to Chinatown in Houston, Texas. Because, see, I believe that millionaires get massages. So I spent $10 because I couldn't afford $100 massages. So every week, I used to get a massage as if I was rich for $10. This is a true story here. See, if you see yourself as a rich person, well, I didn't hang around people that were average, mediocre, or people that complain, people that bitch, people that whine, people that make excuses. I never was around these type of people, even though I wasn't rich in the physical sense yet. But I was acting as if I was. You know, before I became rich, I never walked with my head down. I never had a frown on my face. I always had my shoulders back and my chest out when I would walk out of my apartment complex. It doesn't matter where I was going. My head was high. My head was looking straight. And I had a smile on my face. I was acting as if those things were taking place in my life. This is fire right here. Guys, go ahead and share this video because someone needs to hear it here. Belief versus skill. You have to focus more on the belief that you will become that thing rather than the skill. Because let me share something with you. By believing it, the skill will develop on autopilot. See, the more that you believe that you are actually worthy, keyword, worthy of this life that you desire. I'm in New Zealand right now. I'm in a room costing me $1,000 a night. The flight itself cost me $10,000. I'm not even thinking about that. See those thoughts and those beliefs are important. See, the thing is, you say you want this luxurious lifestyle, but I promise you, if I put you in this luxurious lifestyle today, I promise you, you will be uncomfortable. Well, Wesley, why are they unpacking our clothes? Well, I'm in first class right now, and don't I need to do I get to pay for this drink? And they're gonna give it to me for free, right? This is for free. Yes. People every day, hey, are you okay? Is everything okay? You know, I arrived here because they Facebook me and they Instagram me, before I arrived, and obviously I'm this big guy, I guess, and they just treated me so well here. Mr. Virgin, you need anything? Mr. Virgin, you need some water. Mr. Virgin, do you need champagne? Do you need wine? Do you need a place to go? Do you need a skirt? Do you need a car, Mr. Virgin? See, the thing is, you guys want all this, but some of you will feel uncomfortable with this. See, the only reason I can experience life like this because I'm very comfortable before I was uncomfortable. See, I'm comfortable with people serving me. I'm comfortable with being treated like a king. Why? Because I'm working on my belief. See, it was a time I would leave my house a long time ago. I would have house shoes on. I just put any type of shirt on, dirty shirt, whatever. I didn't have a maid, no one to clean my clothes, no one to clean my house, clothes everywhere, car look all junky. I'm just being honest with you. I had a junky car. I had a junky apartment. But you know what that did? And at the same time, I wanted to be rich. My car dirty. My apartment dirty. But you want to be rich? You want to be successful? You know what I tell people? I learned this from one of my friends that owned a very popular car wash in Houston, Texas. He said, first thing a man or woman should do if he really wants to make a change in his life, make your bed. Make your bed every day. When you get up in the morning, just make your bed neat. Some of you guys get out of the bed, just throw it, whatever. Throw the pillows, throw the clothes, throw the bra, throw the panties, throw the boxers, right? And you out the door, baby. And you come back, you throw your clothes on the floor, throw your keys here, and you're done. Make your bed. See, this is how you start to build the belief in yourself. Make your bed. Clean your house. Go get a massage, 10, 15 bucks. Everybody got a Chinatown somewhere. Take care of yourself. Clean your car. Clean your home. See, you think this stuff, I meet so many people and you think they're so squared away when they're so professional. And you go look behind the scenes, look at their cars, look at their homes. And that tells the real story. And let me share something with you. If you ever want any type of sustainable success, you have to work on your own belief in yourself. You have to work on your own worthiness. See, if you really care about yourself, you wouldn't have a dirty car. If you truly care about yourself, you won't have a dirty body. You'll wash your butt every day. Some of you guys don't. If you care about yourself, you'll keep your house clean, your room clean. Young people, why mom and daddy got to keep telling you to clean your room? That's your room. That represents you. Do you understand that? I'm looking at your Facebook. I'm looking at your Instagram. What are you posting on your Instagram? What are you posting on your Facebook? That's a representation of you. Do you understand that? That's how you become a millionaire. That's how you build your belief. See, I never listen, and guys, I'm going to let you go. I never listen to what a woman or a man say out of his mouth or her mouth. I only focus on what you're doing, your behavior. What are you posting on Instagram? What are you posting on Facebook? Do you keep a dirty or a clean car? How is your apartment, your home, your room, your bedroom? Do you make your bed? I'm looking at all these things because, see, then I know if it's going to happen for you. Believe in yourself. Act as if. I want everybody right now to comment below if you're going to do it. If you're not, it's cool. But if you truly want to embody and become and transition into this remarkable person to be able to earn it, millions and billions of dollars and be admired and just become this king or queen in life, you must act as if you are the king and queen today. I just recently started calling myself King West, maybe a couple of months ago. And guess what? The more I call myself King West, I must embody a king. And I think about, what does a king does? Well, the king doesn't hang around with everybody, does he? No, he doesn't. Does the president? No. The king is not coming to your house, hanging out, having dinner, drinking booze. No. Not with you. This is the truth. The king is draped with jewelry, gold, right, around his body. The king is getting massages, facials, traveling the world, hanging out with the elite. That's what the king does. So the thing is, how are you going to be a king or a queen and you're hanging around Pookie and Ray Ray? I'm not going to get into that. How are you going to become a king or a queen and you're hanging around Pookie and Ray Ray? No good, people. They love you, but they're no good. They're no good. Separate yourself. Act as if. I want you to put it below. Act as if. I must, to develop my belief in myself, I must act as if. And you must do this for years. Yes. This is a process. I'm sorry. It's not nothing get rich quick. I'm sorry. I can give you one key that tomorrow is going to change your life. It's a process. It was a process for you to become the young man and the young woman that you are today. All that bullshit and all that messiness and all that craziness that is happening in your life, you created that. So if you want to fix it, you must act as if today. You want to be better? Act as if you are better today. You don't need money for this. Guess what? You don't need a mentor for this. You don't need a book for this. You don't need a educational program. You don't need college. You don't need events. You don't need seminar. You don't need Tony Robbins. You don't need Wesley Virgin to act as if. Act like the person that you want to become. If I see you, I should know you have money. If I see you in the world, I should know that you're successful. I should feel your energy. I should feel your positivity. I should feel that I want to be around you. Why? Because you're acting as if nobody knows your issues or your problems except you. If anybody know your business, because you're telling your business to other people. Does anybody know your problems and your downfalls and your struggles? It's because you're telling people how jacked up your life is and how sad you are and how life is treating you wrong and how Trump is doing this and how the government is doing this. That is your fault. Stop communicating to other people your problem and your issues and start acting as if. You want to be great? Act great. You want to be beautiful? Act beautiful. You want to be rich? Act rich. Behave that way. Because the behavior is going to attract the riches that you desire. Now that's coming from Wesley Virgin, baby. That was from my heart. That was with love. And I want you to consider this message and use this in your life today. And guess what? Many people want, but it's okay. The 1% will. And not only that, they're going to watch the video again and watch the video again. And they're going to keep watching this video till it's so deep into their core that they're going to start acting like the person they want to become. And they understand it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next month. It might not happen this Christmas. But every day, you're going to make a commitment to yourself. You, not me, not to the world, but to yourself, that you're going to commit to excellence. That you're going to commit. And guess what? You're going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up. Things are not going to work out. But every day, you're going to act as if the person that you want to become. And I'm going to tell you something from love. That if you keep acting as if the person that you want to become, you will become it. Hey, guys, thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes. I love you so much. I appreciate you. This is Wesley. Billionaire Virgin. Let's go! Motivated. Dedicated. Let's go. I got to go, baby. Later.